Wednesday, time for Mike on the Money. Mike Giordano, financial advisor with Williams Wealth Management, is here to talk about demystifying investing in money, because we know in everyone's journey there are those aha moments that spark enthusiasm, right?
Like light bulb moments.
Aha.
Yeah.
So you say the first aha moment is when you realize how much more everything will cost in the future. That's aha, and also kind of sad.
It is aha and maybe a little bit depressing, but we're going to take the other aspect of it. You know, everybody always looks back and says, "Oh, I remember when bread was $1.50, $2 a loaf." It's hard for people to see in the future bread will someday cost $10 or $15 a loaf. So it's no big deal. You just have to plan for it, and planning for it means saving more, investing. When you have that light bulb go off that my lifestyle is going to cost more in the future, especially retirement or college education, then you realize, okay, I can start planning. And the earlier you start planning, the better off you are. So if you start earlier, then you don't have to do as much.
All right. The next aha moment, I like this one. There's a way to supercharge the power of compound interest.
Yeah, compound interest is one of these amazing forces, because your money makes money. Yeah. So it's a wonderful thing, but it takes the same amount of energy to go from $100 to $200 as it does to go from $1 million to $2 million. It's still just doubling your money, right? And so the concept here is that if you keep funding and funding and funding, adding more and more money, eventually you'll get those numbers so large that the compounding takes care of itself. The problem people have is sometimes that they don't want to fund it until they start seeing the numbers start to get large. And the key is just keep funding. Eventually the numbers will hopefully get large, and then the compounding will take over.
And then you'll go, aha.
Yeah, then you're like, wow, look at how fast that went from, a big number to an even bigger number.
Stay diligent.
Yes.
So another moment comes when you realize spending less can make reaching your goals easier.
Right. I mean, this goes to say, if no matter how much money you make, if you spend every dime of it, then you don't have any to save, right? So your lifestyle costs more, you're not saving anything. So to try to reach your goals, if you decide someday you don't want to work anymore, right, who does that though? Then there's a lot more to do. But if you cut back a little bit, so instead of, if you make $75,000 a year, but you're able to save $10,000 a year, now all of a sudden you're living a $65,000 lifestyle. That's huge, because you got $10,000 working for you, plus you don't have to save as much money. It's like going from here to California, and all of a sudden if you're saving more money, your lifestyle's compressed, maybe you only got to go from here to Texas. A lot easier trip.
And the last one is one that people really enjoy, that final aha moment when you actually achieve a hard-earned financial goal.
Yes, this is proof of concept. Everybody says, you know what, all the decisions I'm making in my life, they worked out because I achieved a goal. So that's the same thing with financial goals. When you achieve a financial goal, you feel good about all the decisions you made leading up to it. The deal is, though, you had to trust the process in the first place. You had to do all those things we talked about earlier in order to achieve that financial goal by saving and investing. And so the key here is that you'll have that light bulb moment, hopefully in the future, but what you got to do first is take care of all those basics. Save, invest, diversify those investments, and you'll be on your way.
Yeah, put in the work.
You got to put in the work. But the work's not that hard. It really isn't. They're basic.
We just have to listen to you.
Yes, thank you.
Mike Giordano, financial advisor with Williams Wealth Management. Thank you so much.
You bet.
We'll be right back.